My daddy left home when I was 3, and he didn't leave much for my ma and me. Just this old guitar and an empty bottle of booze. Well, now I don't blame him, 'cause he run and hid, but the meanest thing that he ever did was before he left, he went and named me Sue. Well, he must have thought it was quite a joke, and he got lots of laughs from lots of folks. And it seemed I had to fight my whole life through. Some gal would giggle and I'd get red. Some guy would laugh and I'd bust his head. I tell you, life ain't easy for a boy named Sue. Turn the page. Everybody pause there. Well, I grew up quick and I grew up mean, and my fist got hard and my whisk got keen, and I roamed from town to town to hide my shame. But I made me a vow to the moon and stars that I'd search the honky-tonks and bars, and I'd kill that man that gave me that awful name. Well, it was in Gatlinburg in mid-July, and I had just hit town and my throat was dry, and I thought I'd stop and have myself a brew. At an old saloon on a street of mud, and at a table dealing stud, sat the dirty mangy dog that named me Sue. Well, I knew that snake was my own sweet dad from a worn out picture that my mother had, and I knew had an evil eye. He was big and dense and gray and old, and I looked at him and my blood ran cold, and I said, "My name is Sue. How do you do? Now you're gonna die." Yeah, that's what I told him. Well, I hit him right between the eyes and he went down, but to my surprise he came up with a knife and he bit off a piece of my ear. But I busted him right across the teeth, and we crashed through the walls and into the street, kicking and gouging in the mud and the blood and the beer. Well, I tell you, I fought tougher men, but I really can't remember when. He kicked like a mule and he bit like a crocodile. Well, I heard him laughing and then I heard him cussing. He went for his gun and I pulled mine first, and he stood there and he looked at me and he said, "Son, this world is rough, and if a man's gonna make it, he's gotta be tough." And I knew I wouldn't be there to help you along. So I give you that name and I said goodbye, and I knew you'd have to get tough or die. And it's that name that helped to make you strong. Yeah, he said, "Now you just fought one hell of a fight, and I know you hate me and you got the right to kill me now, and I wouldn't blame you if you do. But you ought to thank me before I die for the gravel in your gut and the spit in your eye, because I'm the son of a bitch that named you Sue." What could I do? What could I do? Well, I got all choked up and I threw down my gun, and he called me his pa and I called him his son. I came away with a different point of view. And I think about him every now and then, and every time I try and every time I win. And if I ever have a son, I think I'm gonna name him Bill or George or any damn thing but Sue.